If you see this video, you're one of the chosen skyblock players. You're one of the players that will forever make skyblock great. And today I will show you how to do a Tier 4 Voidgloom with a setup or net worth of 180 mil. And if you find a way to do it with a lower skyblock level as well as lower net worth, please show me. I'm quite interested. And if you just want to see me do a Tier 4 Voidgloom, just skip the explanation, and I hope you enjoy. So the way I'm actually able to survive a Tier 4 Voidgloom is a combination of Crystallized Heart, Mithril Coat, Berserker Armor, and Wand of Restoration. So Mithril Coat, I would say, is the most important piece, making sure that I can't take more than 40% of my HP every time I get hit. This makes so that no matter how much damage the Tier 4 Voidgloom does, it won't be able to one-tap me. Instead it will 3-tap me. Combined with the Berserker Armor, which reduces my HP to half of what it would normally be, it makes so I have a really low amount of HP. 350 HP is the amount I have right now. And with the Crystallized Heart and Wand of Restoration, it makes so that every time Wand of Restoration heals, I fully heal. And with this, I basically can't die to a Tier 4 Voidgloom. For hits phase, I use Venom's Touch and the ability from Viodedge Katana. So when I use Viodedge Katana, it gives me 200 ferocity against Enderman. And with the Venom's Touch, which shoots 5 arrows, and as well as Toxic Arrow Poison, which does damage over time, making so that every hit I do will hit again after a certain amount of time. And using explosive arrows to actually hit an Enderman. I can easily do a hits phase quite fast. For damage, I use Spiked Reforge on my armor and should use Blended or another Reforge on my equipment. You can see that this one isn't Reforged at all, but I as well use Molten equipment since it's a very cost-effective way to gain damage stats. Berserker Armor also gives quite a lot of damage stats actually, and as well as a decent Viodedge Katana with all relevant enchants, and the two most underrated things, the Sword of Bad Health, which gives 100 strength, so I make sure to always be using Sword of Bad Health to always have extra strength, and as well as Twilight Arrow Poison, which makes me just multiplies my damage with 1.1. So with these three things combined, the damage stats, the ability to survive the Enderman, and doing the hits phase relatively fast, I'm able to do a Tier 4 Voidgloom. Oh, wrong profile. Do a Tier 4 Voidgloom with combat level 23, and I was skyblock level 49 when I did it, but as you can see, I'm skyblock level 50 now. And even though I have so bad and so low stats, it's still possible to do a Tier 4 Voidgloom consistently. It shows a very high net worth, but that's because 160 mil is just in purse and in the bank. So it's actually around 170 mil cost to actually do this setup if you count the Accesory Bag. Without it, it's around 120 mil, which is I think it is around 200 mil to get carried to eman, say level 7, so it's 80 mil less, but it will probably take a bit longer. So some things to do the boss more consistent is rolling a 1 on the Archfiend Die, as well as using always on the Viodedge Katana. And I also stand in this area during the second boss to prevent the beacon from landing on another Y level. literally no one watching is subscribed. Like, what the hell? I can't really understand. It's horrendous.